Hey guys, Tomas from FT86SpeedFactory. Now, one of the most common modifications is installing aftermarket wheels, but they come in a whole bunch of different sizes and offsets, and that can be tricky to understand at first. So today we're going to clear all of that up for you guys and show you how you can get the perfect wheel fitment. So let's start with offset. Now, offset is a dimension measured from the center line of the wheel to the backside of the hub mounting face, and this will determine how far the wheel pokes out once it's bolted to your car. A higher offset number, like a plus 45, will scoot the wheel in towards the suspension, while a lower number offset, like a plus 35, will push the wheel out towards the fender. And if you're on a 9.5-inch wheel, we don't recommend anything less than a plus 35, or else your wheel will start to poke out from the fender. But if you haven't picked up a set of aftermarket wheels yet, you can still achieve a flush fit with your stock wheels by adding a 20 to 25mm spacer. The next dimension we'll go over is wheel width. Now, from the factory, these cars come with a very narrow 7-inch wide wheel, but when you upgrade that to a much wider 9.5-inch wheel, you'll not only get a more aggressive stance, but you'll increase the amount of grip since you can run a much wider tire. But when you get a wider tire, you're going to need to get a lower offset in order for it to fit properly. So with a 9.5-inch wheel, we typically run a plus 38 to plus 40mm offset. Unfortunately, if you're still on the factory struts and haven't made the upgrade to coilovers, you're going to have some small clearance issues. The very popular 17x9 with a plus 45 offset is going to have some clearance issues with the factory spring perch. So the way to fix that is to get some spacers or find a wheel with a plus 35 offset. And if you want the larger 18x9.5-inch wheel, the way to fix that is to get a slightly narrower 245/35 tire. With wider wheels, your tires are going to sit a lot closer to the fenders, and if you're really low, they might even rub. So instead of cutting or rolling your fenders, you can add a few degrees of negative camber to help tuck that wheel inside the fender. And to do that, you can use the camber plates that come on your coilovers, or if you're on stock suspension still, you can use camber plates that replace the factory top hats. Adding negative camber to the rear wheels, however, is a little bit of a different story because you're going to need a set of adjustable lower control arms. These use a turnbuckle and lock system to vary the length of the control arm and adjust the camber. But when you start adjusting camber on these cars, it also messes with the toe, so we highly recommend getting adjustable toe arms as well so you can get a proper alignment. Let's take a moment now to touch on tire size. The widest tire we recommend for a 9.5-inch wheel is a 255/35. But if you're able to dial in some negative camber, you can fit a wider 265/35, which is a great option for any cars that are turbocharged or supercharged to help get that power down to the ground. Now, the last thing you need to keep in mind before you go out and buy a brand new set of wheels is how the spoke design affects the brake clearance. Now, most of the wheels are going to fit right over the factory calipers, but if you plan to install a big brake kit in the future, you're going to need to make sure the new wheels have at least 3mm of clearance. I hope this is giving you a better understanding on how to get proper wheel fitment. If you want to check out any of the products we talked about in this video, you can go ahead and click the top right-hand corner of the video. And if you have any questions, feel free to send us an email at sales@ft86speedfactory.com or give us a ring at 888-885-2002. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos on your FRS, BRZ, or 86. Remember to hit that subscribe button for more FRS and BRZ videos. And let us know in the comment section below if there are any other videos you'd like to see. You can click that FT86SpeedFactory logo to visit our website and connect with us through Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We love seeing your installs and all the projects you guys are working on. You can also add us on Snapchat by scanning that snap code to see what we're up to every day at the shop or when we're out on a trip. And if you haven't done so already, check out our latest video. Till next time, guys.